Psalm 122:1, David says, I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. We know that worship or the house of the Lord is not a building. As a kid growing up, we had to be in church. We had to go. And David was not saying this is a have to. I was glad when they said, let's join together with his people. So the church is made up of people. It's not a building. We are the houses of worship in whom God lives and God dwells. The church is made up of many people, many nations, many different skin colors, many ethnic groups that meet regularly. And so our meeting together is so important. I understand at this time it's not easy for everybody to meet together, but being together is something important. That's why the writer of Hebrews says, let us not neglect the meeting together, especially as we see the day of Jesus' return coming closer and closer and closer. We meet for fellowship. We meet together for worship and praise, for the word, for truth, for unity, of giving, of receiving, of helping one another, praying with one another. We meet together for exalting Jesus and giving thanks. It's the joy of just being together, because we were never meant to do life on an island. And as I read this, David says, I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And I thought, if David was glad to get together with other people to sing and to worship, how much more should we be? Because we're the New Testament church. We are the full revelation of Jesus and what Jesus has done. We are people who have given our lives to Jesus because of what he's done for us. And so now we have more reason to be together because of what Jesus Christ has done for us. Never treat it lightly. Never come half-heartedly when we gather together. Never do it out of a routine or a have to. This is a joy. There's many nations that can't even meet together. And so there's a joy that when we can come together, we can worship together. I know at the moment we can't sing, but there's a joy in coming together, in worshiping together, of being together, of exalting God together. I was glad. So next time you turn up, whether it's a small group or another group or in our church services, make sure you're doing it with gladness and with hearts full of thanksgiving. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. Let us join up with other people that belong in your house. We are your house. And so we get to give thanks and praise together, and we're glad for that opportunity. We get to do that. Bless you today.